When Raven Johnson was asked which teammate she's most excited to play with, she didn't hesitate. Caitlin Clark, she said. Not for fame, not for hype, for one reason, winning. And that's where the story flipped. On draft night, when the Indiana Fever took Raven at number 10, people were confused. Another guard at 5'8", when they needed size. It looked like a mistake. But here's what most people missed. The moment the top big prospect got picked right before them, the Fever had no perfect option left. The board changed instantly, and instead of forcing a fit, they made a different bet. They bet on something you can't teach: mentality. Now go back to the biggest stage. In the 2024 NCAA Championship, Raven Johnson guarded Caitlin Clark, and for stretches, she didn't just slow her down, she erased her. Clark, one of the best scorers in college basketball, shot just 5 for 20 when Raven was locked in on her. Think about that. Now imagine that level of defense in practice every day, because that's what the Fever just added. Not just a player, but pressure. The kind that prepares Clark for elite defenders like Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, and Chelsea Gray. This isn't just about game, it's about growth. Last season, Indiana had offense. They could score with anyone. But defensively, they struggled. They ranked near the bottom of the league and paid the price in the playoffs, especially against the Connecticut Sun. They didn't lose because they couldn't score. They lost because they couldn't stop anyone. Raven Johnson changes that. She brings chaos, steals, pressure, energy, the kind of defense that turns game. And there's something deeper here: chemistry. Raven already has it with Aaliyah Boston. They won a national championship together under Dawn Staley. They've been through pressure. Big game, big moment. That matters more than stat. But here's the real twist, the part nobody is talking about. This pick isn't about today. It's about 2026. The Fever are quietly planning ahead. Big contracts are coming. Cap space will get tight. And when that happens, cheap, reliable players become gold. Raven is on a rookie deal. She's cost control. And if she develops into even a solid defensive guard, she becomes one of the most valuable pieces on the team. Not flashy, not loud, but essential. And here's what makes her dangerous. She knows exactly who she is. She's not trying to be the star. She's not chasing numbers. I just want to win. That's it. So maybe the pick wasn't wrong. Maybe it just looked wrong at first. Because sometimes the smartest moves don't make noise on draft night. They show up later. In big game. In clutch stop. In moments where one defensive play changes everything. So now the question is simple. Did the Fever make a mistake, or did they quietly steal the exact player they needed? Because if Raven Johnson becomes what they believe she can be, this confusing pick might end up being the one that fixes everything.